Wait, did I make that game on accident? Oh, I think I made it on accident. Oops. Oh wait, no. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game number 5, the deciding game in the Gosu Cup. Will it be Michael Cheese King, or will it be Project Neo Terran? In the top right, spawning as the red Zerg, we do have Michael. In the top right is the yellow Terran. Reps Project. The map is Neo Beltway. That is Project's choice, so Project at least gets his map pick for the deciding game. Let's see if it matters. Excuse me. Alright, let me get this overlay sorted. Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. We got to see Crazy Zerg in action! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love Crazy Zerg. So, we have the Overlord scouting vertically, as is standard on this map, which is Neo Beltway once again. And it's funny, the original version of this map was actually horrendously imbalanced in ZVT, although it was a while ago, so I actually can't remember now which race it was good for. But yeah, Neo Beltway seems to have fixed those imbalances. But look at this, we have an 8 racks from Project, an in-base 8 racks in game number 5. What sneakiness does Project have planned? Project is showing himself to be the slightly more unorthodox player in this series, despite Michael's reputation. And looks like, yep, there's the depot as standard. So he's not going to 10 racks him. I don't think this is a good map for that. But yeah, that's curious. I mean, he might just put on a little bit of pressure, and Michael is in fact going for the 12 hatch. Now, I think what Project's going to do is going to double scout. He's going to use this SCV to go scout as well, and he's going to bring both SCVs to do a bunker rush. He's going to have 2 SCVs and 1 or 2 Marines. And it's going to come down to how good Michael's reaction is. Looks like Michael is going to drone scout. I think he is going to drone scout in the right direction towards the top right. That is going to be quite nice for him. He's going to see the 8 rack coming. And yes, there is the second SCP scout from Project just to see his opponent as quickly as possible. And no, he's actually getting a gas though. So he's doing the 2 Marines into gas. I think what he's doing, I think this build, is this his build where he goes for Factory and then Academy and does the weird timing attack where he tries to break the Sunkens? I think that's what this build is. I think Project is actually doing an all-in. I think he's doing his really weird Factory Academy all-in here. And, well, I don't know. I don't know if Michael actually saw those games. I don't know if Michael knows what this is. So here are the 2 Marines, and Project should be bringing the second SCV to help out as well. 2 SCVs going to the top left, and he's going to bunker this. He's going to bunker this, but look at this. Michael actually hid the drone here. And now the Marines are going out, he can do something. But look at Michael! Oh my god, crazy! Pulling 7 drones here. Crazy reaction by Michael. I think this is an overreaction. Is this an overreaction? I don't know. Do you really need... I mean, he's got 8 drones on the map right now. He's got 8 drones just running around doing nothing. And now the spawning pool finishes, so yeah, he should be completely fine. The 6 things are on the way. Looks like Project's going to go back here. If Project goes in too far, he's just going to get owned by those links as they come out. So, yeah, that was not ideal. Now, the thing is, I mean, having gone for an 8 racks, Project's economy is not as good as it could be. You do cut SCVs with an 8 racks, but pulling 8 drones off the minerals is like, I don't know about that. This also forces a Sunken quite early. That is a really early Sunken colony. Michael's playing a little bit scared in this game, I think. Now, having said that, you know, it is, I mean, to be fair, it's game 5, the deciding game, you know, after a hard-fought 4 games, you don't want to lose to some kind of silly cheese in game 5. Like, that's just the worst way to go. So he's gonna be careful, but look at this. It is actually the C build, the Factory Academy. 3 Vulture, 8 Marine, 2 Medic, timing attack to kill the Zerg before he can get his 3-hatch Muta out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we saw Losi Lohi completely demolished by this. We saw Technics barely hold it off by some lucky extra Zerglings he made. Well, not really lucky, but I think Technics was going for a big Lurking attack of his own, and he just happened to have extra Zerglings on hand to defend it. And, oh man, this could actually be a quick game. But as I said, guys, do not go anywhere after this game is over, because I will be casting the round of 8 match between Bakuryu and Chuzi. I hear that was an amazing match. So yeah, stick around for that. It's going to be a little bit of a retrospective cast. But of course I will have to do that from replays, obviously, because it's already been played. But this game is live, unlike my usual casts. I've actually been doing all the games live today. Very, very exciting. So, anyways, looks like, yeah, Michael is just doing a 3-hatch build. He does have a second creep colony. This could be quite dangerous. Okay, so the 2 vultures are revealed. Now, I don't think Michael's going to know what's up. And look at this, the vultures are actually doing very nice. They're going to clear out all the lings that are in the middle of the map without taking too much damage. And so now it's just gonna, Michael's just gonna have his Sunkens, but Michael, if he thinks it's a standard tech build, he's not gonna build too many more lings. He's just gonna use his Sunkens to defend and just build maybe a couple more lings or use a drone to block. This could be very, very dangerous. And here's the attack. But the ling, there was a ling at the front. He did see the Marines coming out. Does he know that? Does he realize that he has to build more units? Does he realize? I think he realizes. Very, very smart having that extra ling come in from the back. I actually don't know where it was hiding. This is really, really intense right now. I mean, Project, he does still have a lot of SCVs. He can still expand behind this. He's actually going to expand behind this. So, I mean, I did say it was an all-in earlier on, but I think I take that back now. It's not really an all-in, but it's just a really, really smart, really, really kooky timing right here. And it looks like one Marine is going to go in and scout the front. He's going to see 3 Sunkens and a decent number of lings. I think that is way too... Yeah, that's way too much. The medics are coming now as well, but I don't think it's going to happen. And it looks like the lings are coming out. He's got to be careful, though. The vultures will kill off these lings. This is not a good idea to have these lings out on the map like that. Oh my god, if he just sacrifices these lings, that is going to be very, very bad. However, Michael is making a lot more lings. He's wasting 6 lings right here. I don't really understand why he did that. That's quite a waste. Quite a waste. Meanwhile, expansion is going up for Project, and he's just going to pull back, and I think he's just going to transition into... Yeah, he's going to transition into standard bio here. I mean, because he has the foundation, right? He has the barracks, the academy, and he's now adding the engineering bay, but looks like Michael does now have speed, and oh my god, actually, never mind. I think that was a brilliant move. Michael actually sent the lings down to distract the vulture so his speedlings could go in. Now, does Project have enough? I think he has enough. He has good micro, but looks like Michael is going in. He's going to be able to kill a decent number of Marines. It's not going to be enough to kill him, though. Michael had a good idea to pull the vultures away, but it looks like not enough units. But he is going to hide. He's actually going to send out lings once again. Michael having very masterful backstabbing skills here. Meanwhile, is just going for the Spire, going to go for 3-hatch Mutalisk. Meanwhile, the expansion is up for Project, going to send some more dudes now, just adding more barracks, just really transitioning into a standard build. That's actually a very interesting build because, you know, now that I look at it, the transition is really quite smooth. It's not like another all-in where you have a very awkward transition if it fails and you have to, you have your economy's terrible, whatever. It seems to be a very versatile timing attack where even if it doesn't work out as you saw, at least you did force 3 Sunkens. He forced a lot of lings from Michael, and he's already has the foundation for the transition. So I actually think this is quite a good build. This is actually very interesting. I'm surprised I actually haven't seen this before, since apparently it was invented by the Pro Gamer C. But anyway, excuse me. Need some more water. So, vultures, checking things out. Overlord heading to the bottom left. I think those will be used to stack the mutas, so he just wants them to go away as far as possible. Oh my god, that drone! Is it gonna get sniped by the vultures? He's got to save the drone. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Oh man, they're going after it though. They want that drone. They want it. They want it bad. Oh, gonna get taken down though. Now, this is actually quite a nice map for Mutaharass though. There is this nice cliff behind the minerals. It's inaccessible by ground until you break down these temples. We saw earlier Zero made Guardians. He did some nice Mutaharass and transitioned into Guardians against Losi Lohi. So, I wonder if Michael's going to try something like that. Looks like he's getting a Den and an Evolution Chamber. Very standard. Going to get Lurkers and +1 Carapace. And here come the Mutas. And he's going to snipe this turret before it finishes. Very, very nice. He's going to catch these Marines at the top of the ramp. This is the best place for, well, basically, besides the Mineral Lines, this is actually where you want to engage the Medic Marine. Oh, no, he stopped in the middle. Oh, he's got to be careful. He's got to not stop here near the Medic Marine because Mutalisks do have an acceleration and deceleration time. So if they're not moving, whoa, what the heck is that? Go away, go away. Anyways, that completely threw me off. We do have the bottom left, third going up, and oh, very smart. Michael running in some lings, going to take out some of these turrets that are defending the natural. Very, very smart move. Meanwhile, as the Marines try and come down and defend, he's going to use the Mutas to micro them down. Is he going to do better Muta micro than last game? It looks like he is. Good Muta micro so far. Nice use of the lings as well. Very, very good control so far. And Project, I mean, he's still okay though. He's going up to a starport. Wait a minute. He's got no turrets in the main. Look at this. Project has no turrets. He's got 2 turrets out here, out very far, but no turrets in the main. Oh my god, Michael taking so much damage. I have no idea what just happened there. Oh my god, Michael, I don't know what just happened, but he's losing Lings. Oh my god, they're not even attacking. Those Lings weren't even attacking Michael. Michael seems to be faltering a little bit here. I hope he doesn't have a complete meltdown like he did in the game on Alternative. He's going for a Queen's Nest. Going to get his Hive up, and it looks like Project is ready to move out now with his Medic Marine. Looks like no upgrades on those yet. +1 perhaps will finish on the way. I don't actually know. No, it looks like... I mean, the Engineer Ray was a little bit slow considering the opening. But it looks like Project's actually going to go cross-map and attack Michael's third. Now, Michael does have Lurkers on the way, but Hydras on the way, but he needs to morph those into Lurkers. Hydras by themselves won't do anything, but he can actually just do a Lurker egg ramp block. Yeah. Very, very nice. And it still will take a while for the Marines to get over there. It looks like a Project just preemptively stims so that the Marines run a little bit faster, but Mutas and Lings coming in from the backside. He might actually get half his units caught out here. Only 4 Marines going to get caught by these Mutas. No, looks like the rest of the Marines are going to come back, and Michael missing a couple of volleys there. But he does at least buy enough time. The Lurkers will finish now and be able to burrow at the top of the ramp and defend the space. So nice control by Michael. This is just such a tense game. Neither player making any huge mistakes yet. Both of them playing very quite well. And it looks like, oh, Michael losing some Mutas though. Project very nice target firing on the Mutas as they come in, but he's going to have to run back. He's going to run back to the bunker, and that is going to be that. I mean, Michael, the main point of the Mutas and 3-edge Muta is actually not so much that you have to do a lot of damage, but you really just are trying to keep the Terran pinned to his main. And so far, Michael has been doing a great job of this, just keeping Project, from taking out any of his extra bases. And he should be going to Hive. Yeah, it looks like the Hive is on the way. He does have Lurkers out as well, so we are perhaps going to see a nice late game here. He's got some advanced Lurkers here. I wonder if those are hold stop Lurkers. I keep calling them the hold Lurkers. I guess either one is fine. But anyway, let's see here. Looks like Mutas and Lings still running around. If they were hold Lurkers though, I think he'd let the Marines go towards them. Yep, he's letting the Marines go. Are they hold Lurkers? They are stop Lurkers! Oh my god, Project is running in range! Oh! No! Savior! Ah, Majeyun! Majeyun! Oh my god, great move by Michael. Oh, brilliant move, and now he's gonna go crush the rest of the force here. The Lurkers coming out. It looks like though Project is actually... Whoa, what just happened? Project actually just owns the rest of the units there. That's kind of interesting. But man, that was an epic stop Lurker there by Michael. That was just perfect positioning. But Project coming back with some fancy Marine micro of his own. And oh, looks like one random link. Checking things out. And oh, looks like we have random scans. Look at this, he comsats here. He's actually aware that Michael might be hiding some units, getting ready for a flag. Looks like we have more Lurkers. Are they stopped again? I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, there's a vessel now there. Stopping Lurkers won't do anything. Well, unless Project runs in too close. No, they shouldn't be stopped anymore. It doesn't make sense when the first vessel comes out. Oh, he might go after it though. No. Yes. Best to do. Oh, the Scourge bugging out at the last second. That was a really nice idea, but look at this. He's coming in for this round, but one random siege tank is going to see the Lings coming in from the back. Oh man, Michael's flank. It was a very nice idea, but it gets spotted by a lone siege tank that was just too slow to keep up with his brethren. And looks like we have a mech switch for Project, but it looks like we have the backstab. Michael going for the backstab here with the Masslings. He can actually go for it. There's nothing there, man. There's nothing there. He can go for it, but he's retreating with his Lurklings. I don't understand why. Meanwhile, the Lurkers are constantly getting pushed back by the tank vessel combo. Michael's not paying attention to his Lurklings, or sorry, to his Lurkers rather, but it looks like the Dark Swarm is up. Consume is up, and a snipe on the first science vessel. And it looks like the Lings actually, they came back to do a flank on the main force, but it looks like it wasn't enough. The Lurkers didn't go in from the other side. It wasn't perfectly executed, but it doesn't matter. Third base is up, and Nidus Canal is there, and it looks like Michael's moving in once again. He needs a Dark Swarm. Okay, the Dark Swarm does go down. Project with a nice pull timing though. Man, what a game, guys. This is ZVT at its finest. I feel like I'm casting Flash vs. Jaedong right now. Seriously. I mean, this is like a nail-biting best of 5. We're down to game number 5. Both players just playing so well right here. This is seriously JVF style, man. This is like the Foreigner JVF. This is what we got. And it looks like... Oh, did that dropship really just dodge both the Lings and the Lurkers? Wow. Is it going to get spotted by the Overlord? I think it's close. It's close. I don't know. This drop could be good, but it looks like, oh, we have links coming out. They need to stay, though. Oh, he did see it. Look at this. Perfect defense, perfect mini-map awareness. And it looks like Project's taking the inside expansion here, but this is a little bit dangerous. Lurkers back here will just ruin your day if you transfer SCVs there. And indeed, it looks like Project is going to start pushing down here across the map. Now that, Skoji. Oh, nice. Now this push does two things. First of all, it makes sure there's nothing chilling at the back of the minerals, and it's also kind of poking out towards Michael's new 4th base here at the bottom left natural. But look at this! Oh my goodness, look at this! Michael has random lurkers all over the map. Random links and lurkers, but it looks like a few links are going to get taken out in the middle. But just look at the minimap. Look at all the red dots all over the place. Michael has fantastic map vision. Right now, Michael just really playing a solid game here. You know, I thought that game on alternative, that game 3, he was just falling apart. I thought Project's cheese in game number 2 really got to him, but no, it looks like Michael has pulled himself together and is showing us how to ZBT here. Now there's no vessel, but it looks like nope, he just kills the lings and a dark swarm there with the lurkers under it. It's gonna make that base invincible. So Michael's 4th base is good. Looks like the lings running in, clearing out some mines, cleaning some mines. Yeah, the lings are actually pulling the mines out of the ground, polishing them so that they sparkle, and then they put them back. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? They're like Zergling cleaning maids. I think it's quite a nice little service there that Michael is doing. So anyway, looks like we do have an Ultra's Cavern on the way, but he's got to be very careful because Spider Mines, man, they're pretty good against Ultra, Lurker, Ling, Defiler. Pretty much all the things that the Zerg likes to do in the late game. And looks like a random bunch of units, and a Dark Swarm goes down, but the Nidus Canal actually gets sniped. Interesting snipe there. That was connecting the natural to the 4th base, or the 3rd base here. Meanwhile, it looks like a Ling gonna get taken down by the mech switch, and this mech switch is quite annoying for Zergs to deal with. But here's what I'm thinking. A drop in the main base? I mean, look at this. The main bases are really close to each other. A drop from one main to another could be quite good. I really like this preemptive lurkering of the bottom right base, by the way. That's really cool. Because what Terrans will often do then is like try and take this base. They'll take this base and they'll start building a million factories here, and then they can, you know, start pumping mass siege tanks, which is just really tough for the Zerg to deal with. But Michael is like, nope, you can't take this base. By the way, look at this. You know, 2 lurkers back here, an overlord to spot. Delicious SCVs are delicious. So anyways, looks like we do have Chogalings running around. I think he's just using these to clear spider mines, really. I mean, yeah, there's no other reason. Oh, did he just kill a siege tank? He might have actually just killed a random siege tank there. That's quite cool. And look at this, we actually have a spore colony here to just to prevent vessels from running around freely. Meanwhile, did he actually stack these lurkers? Were there 2 lurkers here? I don't know what happened to the other one. I assume these are stacked. And yeah, look at this. Michael just sending out random groups of lings, really just trying to get some nice mine drags, perhaps. Miney! Nice. And I mean, lings are really cheap, so that's no problem for him. Anyway, looks like we do have a full mech transition now for Project, lifting up all his barracks. No, he's making a couple more dudes, but he is adding on all the factories. And oh, looks like a lot of SCVs. He might want a second armory now. And, I mean, there's really not too much Project can do. You know, Lurkers on a Dark Swarm are essentially invincible against Terran. They only die to Irradiates and Firebats, and Firebats aren't exactly the answer. Plague! Oh, getting a few Marines there. They weren't perfectly clumped up, so doesn't quite get a million there, but still very nice. But look at this, Project is slowly creeping the Spider Mines closer and closer to Michael's natural. This is actually really annoying for Michael to deal with. And actually, if you look at the minimap now, just look at the minimap compared to what it was like, you know, 5 minutes ago. Now Project is the one who has, you know, yellow dots all over the map. Project is actually kind of taking control of this game right now. I don't know what Michael's doing, but I don't know what his plan is. He has to do something quickly, though, because Project is actually taking over the map right now. Just look at this yellow on the minimap. I don't even know. Anyway, 3 o'clock base is taken. And looks like Project, though, he's at 1-0 on both his mech and his bio, whereas there's 2 carapace on the Zerg, and it looks like +1 attack as well. The Ultras also have their bonus carapace. So anyway, Klepto just yelled at me. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, I hope everything's fine. So is it 2 on gas? No, it's 3 on gas. We do have a bunch of factories. So, we have Ultras coming down. Oh man, if you run to the spider mines, that'll not be good. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good. Spider Mine's at 125 damage. 4 mines will actually kill an Ultralisk. Oh god, this is not good. But look at these Ultras just tanking hits like a boss. And oh, looks like a drone wants to make a hatchery here. There are marauding vultures running around here. Oh, miney! Oh, that mine would be huge! That mine would be huge! Oh, I think he killed it. Okay, that was unfortunate. Meanwhile, more Ultras are coming out. But these mines, man, they're doing so much damage, and the third base is going down. Michael's gonna go try and defend that. Random barracks floating up there. I mean, so Michael's now getting his 5th base, right? But Project's, well, I guess Project's on his 4 bases, although his main's mined out. So Project's now on like 3 bases, 2.5 bases, I guess. And Michael, these bases are kind of gone. Michael's on like 3.5 bases-ish. So I mean, it's still very, very even here. Even though I've been freaking out about Project creeping around the map with Spider Mines. I mean, Michael's still fine. Although I mean, I don't think Ultraling is really the answer to Spider Mines. I mean, some Hydras. I really think you should do a Hydra Swift right now, like a Hydra, or like add you know, Ultraling is good, but maybe add some Hydras as well, because Project is doing a mech switch, right? So a couple of Hydras to help clear mines and, you know, snipe siege tanks and vessels and stuff would be good. Anyway, Michael's going in once again, but he doesn't have that many units, and it looks like some of his units are going southwards, some of them going northwards. Ah, Spider Mines! I really want a good mine drag to go off. I'm like desperately searching for a good mine drag here, and looks like that's not gonna happen. Meanwhile, one Ultra going in here to the mineral only. So that's actually getting close to mine out. No, it's actually got about 500 minerals left per patch here. I'm actually waiting for Michael to do a big drop on the main. I really think that would be effective. I mean, look, there's a bunch of turrets here, but I really think a drop could be quite nice. And oh, looks like the Ultra's moving in once again. And actually, if we look at the mini-map, the amount of yellow here is gradually decreasing. Project actually, oh man, if he doesn't cancel, that'd be quite silly. Plague on the units. Look at this random assortment of units: Goliaths, Vultures, Medics, Marines. I guess. Oh, does that mean Plague actually doesn't affect Spider Mines? That's interesting. I wonder if it affects Spider Mines when they are raised up out of the ground. Anyway, it looks like a couple of links going in here, but Michael's upgrades actually aren't amazing right now. He's got 2 carapace and 1 melee attack only. Gonna do a bit of harassment, but these Marines are gonna come in and deal with that. But it looks like simultaneously we have Lurkers and Ultras going in the other side. This base could be under fire here. This base could be in trouble. And Project, he's got really random assortment units. Looks like he's now actually kind of switched fully into mech here. And oh man, mech units doing so well against these Goliaths. Lurkers and Ultras not so hot against mech. Meanwhile, some links running down towards the bottom right. Looks like the Lurker that was there did get cleaned up, so Michael thinks that perhaps there is an expansion there, but actually there's no expansion. Meanwhile, Michael's 9 o'clock base is up and running. He's got some Lurkers there to defend. It looks like Michael's actually going in with the Ultras and Lurkers. Looks like they're getting a bit bugged out though, but here we go. Does he have any more units? Oh my god, I don't think this is gonna work. Oh man, a defense matrix on the Ultralisk. Did you see that? He defense matrix the Ultralisk. I think that was a misclick. I think he intended to defense matrix the siege tank, but instead he got the Ultralisk. I am almost 100% sure that was a misclick. I can't imagine he would do a BM defense matrix at this point in the game. That would make absolutely no sense, because he's not winning. I mean, he's in an okay position, but you know, he's not at the point where you do defense matrix. Because by the way, just look at the minimap. Look, there's like yellow dots everywhere, but there's also red dots everywhere. Both players have just like excellent map vision right now. This is like a really nice, pretty colorful map. This is like you know, like a kindergartner's art project or something. It's like you know, random colored dots everywhere. But it looks like Project is now gearing up for a push. And what does Michael have? Michael, he has a decent number of Ultras. They are 5-2 Ultras, and the mech is just 2-0 right now. But Michael, actually, a lot of his units are actually out of position. He's just going to go for a counterattack here, but there's a lot of Spider Mines in the way. I don't know if that's going to work. And this push is looking actually very, very scary. That is a lot of siege tanks. The counterattack into the 3 o'clock base. How many units does Project have? Project is sending in more units. Michael could be in trouble here. Michael is going to do a lot of damage at this base. He's going to force a lift. He's going to kill some SCVs. But I don't know what he's going to do to deal with his force. Look at this combined biomech force here. A really eclectic mix of units. A random swarm goes down, but there's nothing underneath it. Michael, I don't know where all his units are. Michael needs more stuff. He's got random Ultralisks all over the map. He needs to group up his army or something. Michael is getting pushed at his front. He's just going for another counterattack here. No, now he realizes that he has to defend his base. This push is terrifying. Michael, he's getting Lurkers out. He needs to Dark Swarm or something, though. He needs to Dark Swarm it. He needs to Dark Swarm. The Ultralisks coming in from the backside. The Lurkers need to go in closer now. The Lurkers need to go in. The Spider Mine's doing so much damage to the Ultralisks. Is it going to be enough? It's not going to be enough. Michael's army getting demolished. The siege tanks are just so good. The Siege Tanks are way too strong, and there's no Defiler. He needs to Dark Swarm those Lurkers to make them invincible. He needs the invincible Lurkers. He's still sending in Lings to counterattack. I mean, Project, he doesn't have that much more mining. Interestingly, Michael's actually just taking the inside mineral only there. The Lurkers are finally going up to join their brothers. Now the Lurkers are going in, but the Ultras are already dead. He should have sent them in at the same time as the Lurkers. I think that was a huge mistake, and now this attack is just looking so deadly. Michael's going to lose the inside mineral only base there, and he's just got no stuff. He's got no more Nidus canals either connecting his bases. Michael is on the ropes. Project is looking good to take this game. Project, can he do it? The might of Terran Steel here. Everything is going down. Michael is nothing. What is he doing? He's doing more counterattacks. Michael just going for the backstab. He's got Ultraling running out right now. I mean, Project doesn't have that much mining. His main is mined out. His natural is mined out. His mineral only is essentially mined out. I mean, Project is down to basically the 3 o'clock base mining, and Michael keeps attacking this base. I mean, Project is probably really low on resources right now. He really has to make this army count, and it looks like he's splitting up his forces. He's leaving some Siege Tanks at the front. He's sending in units into the 9 o'clock, but that actually might be what Michael wants. That might be what Michael needs, but no, looks like Michael does have enough units, has enough reinforcements to clean this up. Oh man, just so many mech units flooding out. Oh man, look at all of those factories. And now the 9 o'clock base is going to go down here. All the drones of Michael getting taken down. I don't know what Michael can do anymore. He's lost his natural. He's losing his 9 o'clock base. At least his tech is live. Looks like he does have queens in the top left, but the queens are way too late. He's getting the queens to broodling the siege tanks, but he's going to have to wait. I mean, it does cost, I believe, 150, maybe 125 energy. It costs a lot of energy to use spawn broodling, so he's going to have to leave those to charge up for a little while, and it's just too little too late, I fear, for Michael. Michael played an amazing series. We saw an amazing best of 5 here today, but it is not looking good for Michael. Project has firmly taken control of the game. He's now sending a lot of units down to the bottom right. He's got an SCV there, perhaps going to, or most likely going to build an expansion here. And now the army is heading down to the bottom left. The last hope of Michael, his last 2 mining bases here at the bottom left. The queens are coming down to support. I think it's going to be one huge attack here. It looks like the Lings, oh nice, that defense matrix was good. That was a good defense matrix. Looks like the Lings take it down anyway, but Michael has to go in here. He's going to start brooding. The broodlings all over the siege tanks. Very nice broodlings, and Lings coming in the back at the same time. Another queen, another broodling. I think he just broodling to broodling or something. Something weird just happened right there. And Ultra's coming in as well, but there's just not enough support units. The broodlings were good. He got a lot of the siege tanks, but it just isn't enough. He needs more units. He's got another random Ultraling coming out. He's fighting so hard for this. Of course, the winner. This is the deciding game, guys. The winner of this will be crowned champion of Gosu Cup. He will get $100. The loser gets nothing. Project is going in. He gets one of the science vessels, but he's getting sieged down. Ultra is coming back. Project's forces are actually really thin right now, but he is taking the bottom right natural as his base. That drone they cannot build because of the spider mine. And well, actually, how much? Wait a minute. Project, I mean, his army is actually wearing thin here, and you know, once the mech army loses its big core of siege tanks, it's actually a lot weaker. And look at this. The Ling's actually closing with the siege tanks. It looks like Michael actually miraculously somehow the push is actually gone. Just slowly, bit by bit, inch by inch. Michael whittling down the mech force of Project, and he's actually managed to hold on to his bottom left 2 mining bases, and now Project is mined out of his mineral only. He's floating the command center away. He's getting thin at the 3 o'clock base. Project actually needs to hold on to this base, or he's actually going to run out of resources here. Michael is not completely dead yet, but no, looks like more siege tanks are coming in here. This is just such a close game, such a ridiculously tense game here. Michael is fighting claw, tooth, and nail to stay in it. Trying to use his more Lings getting taken down, and Project moving out once again with more mech units. But look at this, he's only got 3 siege tanks now, but Michael doesn't have many units of his own either. Looks like he's going to try and catch some reinforcements. He's going to catch 2 siege tanks in the middle of the map. A very nice catch for Michael. Can he take them down? I think he will. The siege tanks so slow compared to the speedlings and ultras. And no, looks like, oh no, there's actually more reinforcements there. He might get these tanks, but it doesn't even matter. And now the base is getting taken down. Oh, looks like the Vulture's going to take down the Nidus Canal. The Nidus Canal goes down. All the drones are going to get taken down here. The Defiler's running for its life. The drones, there's no defense, there's no sunken, there's no units. The Defiler gets irradiated. Michael has 2 Ultralisks left. He's got 2 Scourge. He's going to save himself with 2 Scourge. It looks like, though, he did force the bottom right command center to lift. He forced it to lift. This is Project's only mining base, but it doesn't matter. The army is too strong. Michael is losing all of his mining. This is his last mining base. He's losing all the drones. He's sending in Zerglings, but I think there's just way too much. GG! Project is your champion. Project taking game number 5. What a finish here to the Gosu Cup, taking down Michael 3-2 in a very hard-fought, very well-played series. Congratulations to Project. He will win $100, and he is the champion of Gosu Cup. Oh my god.